Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Mark Clifford. Many of you know me from Diabetic Connect and writing some articles there. And I wanted to come to you today. I've been promising to do this video, and it's all about Change the World Global Diabetic Awareness. It is a project that we have started through the communities that I have founded and run, one of them being Diabetic Life 1, the other one being Diabetic Kids for Life. They're both separate communities. We work together. But this project is going to be a project that's going to go on until there's a cure. And this project, as I said, Change the World Global Diabetic Awareness, is just what it means. It's dealing with the diabetic, not the disease per se. And the awareness part of this is the way I look at things, there's two sides to awareness. There's awareness for medical needs, insurance cost, anything that has to do with that side of, the facts and figure side. Then there's the personal side that I feel has been being dropped. There's so many online communities, which is great because it gives a chance for everybody to communicate from distances. And in our case, we've become very global where we're getting people from Denmark and England and New Zealand and Australia. And it's the easiest way to talk to everybody. But what I have found is to be personal, and I'm sure you agree, is it's still the face-to-face that means so much to everybody. And part of what we're doing is global diabetic awareness is to go out and become personal again. We want to take the internet to what I call the outer net. I want to build a web outside of the web. I want to step away from the web, per se. And what we're doing is through our communities, we're getting people signed up to change the world, to actively partake in the challenges of Change the World. Change the World is a project, and underneath it are going to be different challenges. One of them is the Million Name contest or project. And what that is, or challenge, I should say, what that is we're asking people it started April 18th, a week ago, to go until next year, April 18th, and talk to as many people as possible and write down their name, the place you talk to them. You don't have to put their full name. You don't have to put their real name. Put their, nickname if they want. The date you talk to them, what you talk to them about, being diabetes and how the discussion took event. And what we're looking for is for stories. And we want to get 1 million names minimum by next year. That means 1 million people have been talked to. And then they're going to talk to people. There's 24 million Americans with diabetes, 246 million in the world. This is a global project. We're trying to put it all over the globe, get people from all over to get the names. On top of that, we're doing the World Diabetic Kids Day. We have a petition going around to celebrate kids who have diabetes during World Diabetes Month. We want to have a special day for them. We're shooting for November 21st. And what we're doing is we've got a petition and we have a group formed, and we're looking for people to join that also and partake and volunteer and help us do emails or letters or whatever we need. We're going to start doing rallies. I'm going to start traveling and doing some speaking engagements around the country. So what we're really looking for is people to get involved and invite us to places so that we can come and talk and go to churches, go to schools, go to community functions. We want to get so many people talking about diabetes. We want to get so many people aware. And the thing is, Change the World Global Diabetic Awareness is dealing with that personal side. It's not just dealing with diabetics either. It's also dealing with non-diabetics. All of these projects that we have started is to work with everybody, whether they're diabetic or non-diabetic. We want to teach the diabetics and help the diabetics to live a better life. And we want to help and teach the non-diabetics how to change their life. If they're on the verge of becoming type 2, what can we do to help them? Type 1 is hard. Type 2 is hard. They're all hard. That's my dog walking in the background, sorry. The thing is that I've had this discussion with many people about type 1 and type 2, and what I've basically done is said, look, a diabetic is a diabetic. Type 1, type 2, you're still a diabetic. And we have to help diabetics. We have to help them understand, help their families understand this disease, help them deal with bad days, help them, live a better life, do what we can to make their lives better. Change the World is going to do that. Global Diabetic Awareness is going to do that. We are all going to work together to get this done. And as I said, we're going to take the internet to the outer net. We're going to build a web outside of people all over the world talking to diabetics and non-diabetics about being a diabetic. And what I've been saying to people is it's this whole project and this whole community is diabetics talking to diabetics about being a diabetic, or a diabetic talking to a non-diabetic about being a diabetic. Everyone needs to know. Awareness level is low. We can change that. But I don't want to just be a stickler about the facts and figures, because there's so many other communities doing that so well that why try to reinvent the wheel? This is the part that needs to be handled right now. And through us, we will get this done. One of my big things is we don't do any fundraising, as the famous word of FUND. I do fund FUN raising. We don't do any money donations. We accept paper for the copies. We accept printer ink. But we do not take in any money. I always tell people, send it to the ADA, the JDRF, one of your other charitable diabetes associations, whatever. We are not in the business of collecting money or doing fundraising. What I am in the business of is getting people raising. I want people who want to devote time, their love, their energy to help us get to where we want to be. And we want to be the best at what we're doing, which is global diabetic awareness. For kids, for adults, for diabetics, for non-diabetics. There is no stopping it. We are a global organization now, and we want to make this difference. To do that, I need people that want to volunteer. I need people that want to give some energy, give some love, give some understanding. The money is coming from corporate sponsors. You know, that's different. We plan to have concerts, we plan to have rallies. We want to do this all over the world, but I still need people to volunteer. And I'm posting this video. I've talked to John. He wanted to know more about Change the World, so this is how I'm doing it. This is important for all of us. I want to make this difference. And with everyone helping me, I can make this difference. So please join us. I'll be very happy. Patty, my wife, will be extremely happy, because we've been doing this almost all alone. We've done this with no funding. We've set up all these communities. We have software that's been donated, which is if you go to diabeticlife1.com or diabetickidsforlife.com, all of this has been donated. The server to run the communities has been donated. I host radio shows. It's free. I do a TV show. I do a magazine now, monthly. And all of this stuff we have worked out and found free services to put all this together to make the communities a better place. And Diabetic Connect, we love working with them. I enjoy being on this Diabetic Connect, so we're trying to work everybody together, you know, because the community should work together. It's important. Instead of being separate and independent, we should all be working together to get to the cure and to get to the global diabetic awareness. It needs to be a community event, not just one community here, one community over there. We all need to be together. We all need to be working towards the same goal. And we are, but we need to be together. We need to be on the same, you know, there's nothing wrong with being members of other communities. If we're all working towards the same goal, we're just helping each other. So please join up with Change the World. You can check it out on Facebook. If you have any questions, contact me on Diabetic Connect. I'm always, you know, checking in, markjohn1. You can email me at markjohn1.mac.com or at mac.com, excuse me. Feel free to contact me anytime you want. And let's get this global diabetic awareness moving and going. And I think you'll be very happy with what we have planned. Thanks. Have a great day.